Hello everybody, good morning. This is such an unflattering angle, but gotta do what you gotta do, so look at my double chin. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hey guys, it's me, Lemel. We are gonna talk about the shipment that came in on Monday, and then the next 3 shipments that I have coming up. So this video is mostly for the customers that have paid me money already or requested fish and they haven't given me money yet. So let's just start off with the February 12th shipping report. I have it here on my computer. Let me flip it around. I'll read it to you also. Okay, the Black Midnight Quarry, we had a few losses. Dwarf Gourami, 0 losses. Zebra Danio, moderate losses. Peacock Gudgeon did not show up, non-arrival. Pea Puffer, 0 losses. Yellow Tiger Endler, non-arrival. Orange Rabbit Snail, I'm pretty sure that's the giant one. I really wanted to see them when they got here, but non-arrival. White Cloud Mountain Minnow, 0 losses. Sailfin Molly, few losses. Longfin Panda Cory, few losses. Pygmy Cory, 0 losses. Endler Females, 0 losses. Ember Tetra, 0 losses. Coolie Loach, severe loss. Nearite Snails, moderate loss. Panda Cory, few losses. Guppy Female, 0 losses. Starlight Pleco, few losses. Bluefin Killy, 0 losses. Galaxy Rasbora, non-arrival. Black Emperor Tetra, 0 losses. Leopard Danio, few losses. Longfin Cherry Barb, 0 losses. Green Neon, 0 losses. Croaking Gourami, 0 losses. Pygmy Gourami, 0 losses. Albino Cory, severe loss. Rummy Nose, severe loss. Glass Catfish, few losses. Julie Cory, few losses. Cardinal Tetra, 0 losses. Rabbit Snail, non-arrival. Oh, I already had that up there already. Stir-by Cory, few losses. Blue Dream Shrimp, 0 loss. Red Cherry Shrimp, 0 loss. Javanese Rice Fish, 0 loss. Okay, so what that means is if one of the fish that you ordered, I have a whole stack of invoices here without showing people's names. It's like 80 invoices, people that paid me money for these fish. So what happens is, now that, let me start over. If one of these fish on this list either didn't show up or it had significant loss to the point where you can't get the fish now, you can choose to get a refund for the fish or wait for the next shipment. And I have another shipment coming next week. So I know some people might not want to wait. I can send you the fish that you have now. Like if you're doing shipping or if you're doing local pickup, you can have those fish now. But I would have to charge you shipping again if we had to, if you decided to wait for the next fish. But I promise you, I will get you your fish, especially if you paid money. Everyone from this page had paid for these fish. So this was not just stuff I got just because someone said, oh, it would be nice if you got that. Some people request and they don't give money, they just request it, so sometimes I do that. Now let me talk about the next arrival. This is the order that I placed. I already placed this order. I cannot make changes to it. It is coming Monday. It will be here Monday, February 19th. That does not mean that you get these fish February 19th. That means I get the fish February 19th. I have to acclimate them to the tanks, unpack them, count all the dead ones, medicate them, make sure they're okay, give them a couple days to wait for the ones that are gonna die, wait for them to die. And then after minimum a week, I want to start doing a 4-week quarantine process. But with the medicated food, I'm comfortable with doing 1 week. I feel like the ones that are gonna die within the first week. So, okay. Bosemani Rainbow Fish. Pearl Gourami, Delicate Cory. So this one, some of these are requests people haven't paid for yet. So I'm going to go back to those people and I'm going to say, hey, do you want to pre-order this? Like, do you want to pay for this fish beforehand? That will help me to pay for this this shipment to offset the cost or whatever. Peacock Gudgeon, I'm ordering that. I had a couple people. So back order, I don't know. Hopefully you guys can see the words on the screen. Back order means that I'm ordering this fish again because it was supposed to come last time and people are waiting for this fish. So I might not have enough to sell extra. So if you did not pay money for this fish here, If you did not pay money for this fish, that means do not count on there being any available for you, because this is back ordered. People already paid for this fish, and I ordered it again, hoping that it comes for them to fulfill that order. Scarlet Batis, Yellow Tiger Endler, back order. Glow Light Danio, Neon Tetra, back order. Threadfin Rainbow, Blue Mini Mexican Crayfish, Green Jade Shrimp, Soulfish. This is a brackish fish. This was a request from somebody, but I quoted him a price that was too high, and he was unhappy with that, so I'm not sure if he wants these fish anymore, but the price are higher now than what I quoted him, because I found out that they are difficult, like, to ship in and stuff, and they're brackish, so they're going to need special treatment. And everyone online is sold out, so I'm the only one that will have them, basically. Okay. Graceful / slender mud skipper. This is the Periophthalmus gracilis. I hope I said that correctly. This is not the mini one from Africa, I don't think. I think the other one from Africa is different. But I do have a supplier that wild catches them in Africa that is the brackish kind. I think this is the freshwater kind. So someone correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm going to turn a 75-gallon tank into a tank for them with a glass lid. Got 20 of them coming. It's going to be really cool. And then gold severums. I ordered these for the first time. Emerald Dwarf Rasbora. These are just in high demand. And Micro Rasbora. This is the Galaxy Rasbora. I don't know. There's like some controversy about the names. I don't really care so much about the names. If the names are incorrect on the list, whatever. As long as when the fish shows up, it's the fish that is the fish that I think it is. And this is Galaxy Rasbora, or what do they call it? Celestial Pearl Danio. Danio margaritatus or whatever. Margaritatus. I can't say it, you guys. Okay, Stirby Cory coming again. That's back order. The CPDs are back order. And Crebensis. So those are going to be substitute. So the ones that are substitute are Threadfin Rainbow, Crebensis, and Scarlet Batis, and Bosemani Rainbows. That is, if one of the other fish in this list is unavailable, they automatically just substitute with one of those 4 that I picked out. So right here in this column is the price that I'm going to be charging for pre-orders. That is a 20% discount. So right here, it automatically calculated. So I put the regular price here, which I just based this off of market research, and I tried to be comparable with the other competitors with the same fish that are importing, just like me, probably from the same farms. But then this is automatically calculated, a formula, 20% discount. So here's the pre-order price. So when I did the last pre-order and did 40% discount, I lost way too much money. I cannot do that again. I absolutely cannot afford to do it. As much as I love to give everybody a huge discount, there's a couple things wrong with that model. One, a couple people didn't want to order with me because they were so cheap. They were like, I can't believe it's that cheap, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, well, I'm coming out of pocket for this. I'm like, I'm doing this for you. I'm losing money to do this because I just need a little bit of help to get the order here. And I'm trying to gain new customers. So I made it very, very appealing. But I had a couple customers, they were like, I'm going to hold off. That's too cheap. Because they felt like the fish was less valuable, or it was like a shitty fish, basically. Okay, so we're going to stay with the 20% discount, okay, on pre-orders. It's either going to be 20% or 30%, but never going to do 40% again. That would have to be like a special thing. If you're getting more than 20 items of each species, so like not 10, not 5 of these, 5 of these, 5 of these, 5 of these, 20 of one item. So let's say you order like 20 Stirbys. Okay, then we can talk about 40% off for you. Maybe even 50% off, but you have to get 20 of one item because of the way the packing and the shipping is with the bag. It just makes it more cost effective for me. This page is not done yet. I haven't figured out prices or anything. Just ignore these prices here on this side. I'm just going to delete it because I don't want you guys to be like, you said pipefish for $3.99. This is a page I copied from the last page. I haven't updated it yet, but this is the order that I'm putting together for February 26th. We're going to get pipefish, assorted discus, turquoise discus, mixed assorted angelfish, and I'm waiting for my one customer to message me back. His name is Mark. I kind of pissed him off because I told him I would order his fish, and then he saw that I had a shipment on Monday, and he's like, hey, where's my fish? And I told him a bunch of mix match information because at first I thought his fish was going to be here at a certain time, but then there was a weather delay, and I tried to communicate with him, but then my phone got blocked for spam, so none of my text messages were sending to anyone for an entire week because I was sending so many text messages. So he didn't get the proper communication, so his expectations are all messed up, so I don't even know if he wants to do business with me anymore. But he really wanted, I showed him pictures of this fish, and he really wanted this fish, and I just don't know if it's the longmouth or the blotch peacock that he wants, because I'm not good with peacocks, cichlids. I don't know anything about them other than how to keep them alive and not to put them with certain fish. Like, I can keep them alive and house them. I don't know, like, what is a longmouth. I don't know what that is. So, like, if you showed me a picture, I'd be like, oh, yeah, that looks like an African cichlid to me. Like, that's as much as I got. So, I don't know if he wants to still do business with me. Hopefully I didn't piss him off too bad. Hopefully he accepts my apology. But I explained to him that I'm trying to have his fish here by March. It's just trying to explain to customers that, like, all these fish are coming from Bangkok on this list right here. These fish on this list is coming from Singapore and Indonesia. And then these on this list that came Monday came from Vietnam and Singapore. So the only people that have the fish that he wants, like the way that he wanted, it was Bangkok. So since Bangkok doesn't have these fish, the back order, the ones that people already paid money for, I can't order Bangkok next week. So I just need certain customers to understand, because the one customer is not the only situation. I just need certain customers to understand that, like, there is an order I have to do things, especially if people paid money. Like the back order, I have to order this first. I cannot put this order ahead of it. These people just requested these. They did not pay money. Now I haven't offered for them to pay a pre-order and sent them an invoice, but I'm gonna go through and offer these people, like, hey, do you want to pay for these fish pre-order? You'll get priority. I'll make sure you get the fish, all that sort of stuff. And then, of course, 100% money back guarantee if I piss you off or something. So, coming from Bangkok, red honey gourami, assorted platy, male guppy, mixed colors. So this is going to be mutt guppies. And mini bumblebee snail, nearite snail. Haven't figured out the prices yet, but it'll be 20 to 30% off. We talked about that. Now, this one's coming from March. This is coming from Taiwan. These are some fish that I have promised people. People have paid for some of these already. Galaxy Rasbora again, because I don't know if this delivery of Galaxy Rasbora is going to fall through or not, because I really just need these fish, and last time I got them in, they came from this person, so I know that this is very reliable. Now, this is my shrimp guy in Taiwan. These are all very, very high grade shrimp. Very high grade. I ordered some shrimp from someone else, and they were medium to low grade. I will never order shrimp from anyone else ever again. Only from this person. And I need you guys to understand that when I say A+, it's more like S grade. Like, more like above A+. So, fire red, A+, red neon blue eye, that's Pseudomugil illuminatus. And he's double checking on this Cobra double sword Endler. He doesn't know if it's ready for shipment yet. I do have one customer that paid for these, and it is so late. It is like 2 months later, because he paid for these and the fish were supposed to show up like in the beginning or like midway through January or something. But we had a weather delay, and so he canceled the shipment. My supplier was like, we're not going to do it. All the fish are going to die. Like, the blizzard is just too much. And he made the right decision for the health of the fish. But he is just a small farm, and he needs to get 8 boxes in order to send a shipment. And so he struggles to find customers after something like that to order a box again. And so that was like January, and now we're looking at this showing up on March 1st, and I feel so terrible that it's so late for that customer paid money for this fish, but they said they were willing to wait and that they understand, like, I'm a small business and just trying to figure it out. So green jade A+, and I can get videos of all these. It's not going to be like what's that famous guy's name? Chris Lukop, that does like is his first name Chris? He does like the beautiful photos of everything, but I can't get stuff like that right now. Once they're here, I can focus on getting really good photos. But red onyx A+, Galaxy Rasbora Sunkissed A+, red really A++. I saw these this morning on a video. They are perfect. Black really shrimp, I'm going to change this to an A, just based off of the video I saw. They're still really great. Tangerine tiger, he calls them orange tiger. I think he keeps these in Caridina water, so I'm going to have to transition them to Neo Caridina water. I know you can. I know it can be done, so I'm going to figure out how to do that. I'm just starting with 10 for now, so I don't know if these 10 are going to be for sale. I just think I want to figure out how to transition them. Rummy Nose Tetra and Spotted Aru 2, the Sudamugil Gertrude. So that's what's coming March. So these are all the projected shipments. So I'm going to be opening up pre-orders for, I don't know if I want to do pre-orders for the February 19th. I guess I can. It's just so much work. So I'm working on getting these things added to the website. It's just that people are less likely to buy it if it's just a listing on a website. They are more likely to buy it when they're working with me directly. I don't know if I'm a good salesman or what, but I text them on Facebook or on Band or off KSL, and I'm like explaining it to them and showing them like pictures and stuff, and I'm like, hey, this is the fish you can get, and they are like, yeah, just go ahead. And when they say how much does it cost, I say, okay, tell me your email, I'll send you an invoice, and because it calculates everything, the sales tax, the shipping, and everything, and gives them a total, so I don't have to do any math. And so once they see the invoice, they just pay it. But if I were to say, oh yeah, just go on my website and pick out the fish you want, people are less likely, because when they have to do it themselves, they're less likely to actually go through the sale and do it. But I am in the process of adding all these things to my website, because a lot of these things I want to have as like staples. Like, I want the pearl gouramis to come a lot. I want the scarlet batis and the glow light danio. Like, I want certain things to come all the time. So that is the update for the shipment that happened Monday, and then the next 3 shipments. And I am collecting pre-orders for these items. The way the pre-orders works is I type you up an invoice, a PayPal invoice. You don't have to have PayPal to do it. You can pay with a credit card. You can pay, I think, Google Pay. You can pay however you want. It's just the invoices come through the PayPal system. That's just the system that I use. You can have any type form of payment that you want. If you see the total on PayPal invoice and you don't want to use PayPal at all, some people, they just hate PayPal. They don't want to even use this system at all. You can send me the money, you send me the total, the exact amount, because I have to do sales tax. Don't just send me like $20. It has to be like $21.38 or whatever sales tax is. Send that to the Venmo, the Cash App, my Facebook Pay. I have Zelle. That's how that works. And then so for pre-orders, there is no paying when you pick up. You have to pay before the fish get here, period. When I order on Monday, I pay on Saturday. If you pay before Saturday, that helps me a lot. Because I have the money to cover returns and refunds. For if I had to refund like half of the orders, I can cover that. I'd have to borrow money if I had to refund the entire shipment. But luckily, most of the fish made it, so we're good. But yeah, we're ordering together. So I am taking on all of the risk, and it is kind of risky to take the pre-orders and say like, look, I can't afford to do this by myself. But most of the times these things go really well. So sometimes there are some bad things, like the Nearite snails. A lot of people ordered Nearite snails, and I don't know if I have enough to sell people, so I will have to either do refunds or order them again. Most people have been just saying, keep the money and just give me the fish when they get here, which I really appreciate that, because that that is what I want to see. I want to see people get their fish. It's not about the money. If I have to refund you, I'll refund you. It's not a big deal. It's about, I want you to get the fish. I want to deliver the fish to you. And then over time, these things will be faster. So I understand it kind of sucks. People order a fish and they have to wait 2 to 4 weeks to get it, but you are paying a very cheap price for the pre-orders, and that's why it's good for you, the customer, because no one else has prices like this. But the reason why the price is like that is because the wait time and because things happen. Like, a whole bag of fish shows up dead sometimes. So I hope that all makes sense, and I hope that this was eye-opening for some people, and that this was transparent enough for some people that they understand, like, I'm trying to do communication, I'm trying to figure things out. I just got a new system online that holds all my customers' information that I can send automatic text messages and emails to, that I can send updates like this to everyone automatically. But the phone number that I got through this system on the computer is waiting to be approved. And that is one of the major reasons why this update did not come sooner. And also, I was still finding more dead fish last night. So I kind of wanted to wait to give the update to see which fish were going to die. So it's just the nature of the beast. When you ship fish in, some fish die. That's just how it is. So I'm going to upload this video, and then I'm going to send the link to this video out to the customers that paid. And hopefully this answers all their questions, if not most of their questions. If you're a customer that paid and your order was affected and your fish are not here and they will not be available, just text me or email me or something, message me back and let me know what you want to do. If you want a refund, or if you want to wait until the fish come, now that you see like my projected orders. And if you see on my projected orders that I forgot to order your fish that you paid for, let me know, because I didn't do it on purpose. I'm still trying to figure it out. I have to look at like 30 to 40 different stocking lists from different countries all around the world. And I do have a list on my phone of like people's requests and stuff, but sometimes if there's only one person that orders one fish, they might slip through the cracks, because I just don't remember. Oh yeah, they wanted the tiger endlers. Like, if just one person requested it. So I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm not trying to steal your money. Just let me know if you say, hey, I ordered this and I don't see it on your list. Just let me know. I will put it on the list. I'll make changes. Alright, that's it for this video. I will talk to you guys next time. I'm off work today because I'm not in the Air Force anymore, and I start my new job tomorrow. So I get one day to myself, and I'm working on the fish stuff and other stuff. I have a list of stuff to do today. It's like 40 items long. It's like, oh my gosh, I have to do so many things, and I really needed more than one day off, but these people really want me to start work, so I don't want to disappoint them. Okay, see you guys next time. Bye. I forgot to say one thing. So I'm not gonna know if your order is affected until I go to actually pack the fish up on Monday. So Sunday night, I'm gonna prepare all the boxes and all the shipping labels and try my best to count some fish. But I will let you know Monday if your order was actually affected, because like a lot of people ordered coolie loaches, and I had a severe loss on coolie loaches, but I still have enough to fulfill most of the orders. And I might have enough to fulfill all the orders. So I'm not going to know until Monday when I go to catch the fish. So Monday I will text you or email you and let you know, hey, I didn't have enough to pack your order for this specific fish. What do you want to do? So just start thinking about that. Like, it is a possibility that one of the items or several of the items you ordered is not going to be available come Monday when I go to pack everything up, because more fish could actually die between now and Monday. So that's why it's important to quarantine, and that's why it's important for me to hold the fish for a certain amount of time, because I don't want to send you the fish the day I get them and then they die in your tank. It's a waste of time, it's sad, it's depressing, it's a waste of money for the shipping. So I know some people, they're like, I don't care, I'll quarantine it here, I really want the fish, I'll do it, I'll medicate it, it's not a big deal, I'll do it myself, don't worry. It's not about that. It's the stress of shipping can kill them. So, and some of them are still recovering from ammonia burn, so they need time, they need water changes and I just can't do it to them. It's not ethical for the fish, and it's not right to do to the customer. So minimum at least 1 week they need to be with me. So Monday I will send out another notification to let you know personally. I will not put out like a mass message like this. I will personally let you know, like, hey, those 10 long fin panda cories you wanted are not available now. And then we'll talk about what you want to do.